What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Typical Tat, aka Tatsua D, and your girl, Yaya the Great One,
aka Vasilisa G.
Oh, come on.
Y'all thought I was gonna mess up.
She didn't. So today we had a special guest.
It's fine.
But it's okay because
move on.
y'all like us.
Yeah.
When it's
I
just
hope.
us. I hope so.
I hope so.
You hear that awkward silence? I don't think they. Anyways,
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
It's cool. So today we have a couple things that we're going to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
One thing I want to say, quick shout out. I'm not wearing the shirt, but I was supposed to be wearing So It Goes. There's a shirt from this amazing poet. His name is Mr. So It Goes. I don't want to say his government name, but he has a dope ass government
Really
name
cool
too. Like it's
name.
like it's cool.
Yeah.
And hopefully one day he'll be on the show. She saw him perform one time and she was even like,
He gave me chills. I was like, okay. I
Mhm.
didn't know you could do that with words.
He was really, really good. So support your creatives, anybody. And then also another shout out. Let me get close. Oh, Jesus. Okay. I can't talk. You talk. Say what it is.
Oh, preserve? Was that-
Persevere. From Who Is Micah. He created this brand and it's
You
it's
didn't
a double. You know what?
You didn't even warm me up. Like you
When-
didn't even. You
the
didn't
thing
even.
is, when Micah comes on, he'll do that. We're gonna jump into the next. We're gonna jump into the next.
I said preserve. Wait, what did I say? Preserve. No, preserve. I'm gonna start a brand called Preserve. Don't steal
Yeah.
it. I started it.
Again,
Yeah.
support Black-owned businesses.
Mm-hmm.
It still stands. So, what are we jumping into? What'd you say that you wanted to talk about?
First.
Oh yeah, what did you do this morning?
So today I woke up at 6:50. Was it?
I woke up at 5.
6:50, and I was getting ready to run the 15K. It was my first time running. I think people get scared of the word running because nobody runs a long distance unless you, I don't know. I don't run long distance. I just jog.
9.3 miles.
Mm-hmm. So yeah. So I did that for the first time. Honestly, a great experience. Everybody was scaring me about the bridges, but honestly, I didn't really mind the bridges. Yes, it was at the very end, and I already ran like 8 miles, and I'm tired, but it wasn't bad at all. Like, I definitely recommend it. I'm trying to have this girl run with me next Gate River Run.
This is coming from a woman who wakes up and runs. Like her endurance is top tier.
But we
I
can work.
told her I could do the 5K. She said that's just 3 miles. That's all. That's my 9. That's my 9.
We can work you up to it. We
Yeah,
can work you up to
definitely.
it. Definitely. Because I was never the athletic type. I never really worked out like that when I was younger. I mean, I did sports, but it's grade school sports. They ain't really pushing. Well, they ain't really pushing me like that because they ain't really see potential in me like that. And that was their
And
loss.
now
Because look where I'm at. Yeah. Y'all messed up.
She's like, y'all messed up.
But yeah, no, it was definitely a great experience. And I want to give a quick shout out to Runners Elite because if it wasn't for them, I definitely wouldn't even have done this. Like being around people who have the same goal and who push each other and who are always there and supporting and uplifting. Definitely. Thank you guys so much. You guys mean a lot. And I just can't wait to see how far, this group goes and like where I am in this group.
They even got little stickers for their car.
Yes.
I'm about to join for the sticker. No, but seriously, it is beautiful. I went one time and met the girls side of it, and they were all super supportive. It felt regular just being in conversation.
Yeah.
And they're all educated and they have their own, they're all different individuals that connect with running though.
Yeah.
And they keep each other motivated. And I think that's
Definitely.
beautiful.
It's a beautiful thing. And majority of us are, melanated folks. So just to be around people who are melanated and who have the same kind of goals as you, because, when we think about the Black community, like we think about obesity, diabetes, like Black people don't care about running or taking care of their health or like working out and stuff like that. And like seeing I mean, you see individual, but seeing a group, a whole community, and you're just like, y'all are lying. There are people out here who care about their health, who care about, you know, pushing other people and making them great. We want to do better in our community. We want to take care of our health. And just seeing that, you know, not just seeing me, okay, I'm running, but it's like there's a whole community out there. So I really appreciate that. And it's a positive message that they're pushing out there. Like, you know, you don't have to be alone. You have people who want to support you, who are here for you. So definitely, Runners Elite. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you for being here for her. No, I really like that. Yeah. That's nice. And it's motivating.
It is.
I'm going to get the little motivation from you every now and then. And then what else?
We could start with because I feel like if she was here, then it would have been better. Because not me or you are not like musician or I don't know. So yeah.
You could save it for that.
Yeah, I'll save it for her. These girls are never prepared. So why am I watching them again?
Yeah, no, it's literally. Go ahead, but hit the like first.
Like, share, subscribe, repost.
Then you could just go ahead and. I think that's a makeup tutorial right there. Just go click that one. It's fine. But slide the bar down like you watched it. I think they can see that. All right, let's move on.
Yeah.
So what's the question?
Why are you putting it on me? Okay, a question. Okay. I was thinking about the girl who said she had 2,000.
Oh, okay. So we were watching. Well, we watched at separate times. We knew the same video.
Yeah.
I believe it was Fresh and Fit, the young lady who was saying that she was talking facts and stuff. Like she's, you know, and she accumulated 2,000 bodies
within the span of 2-3 years.
2 years, which I just want to put the reminder out there that there is 365 days in 1 year. And I'm not saying that like to bash this woman, but I do feel like there's a level of trauma that she's experienced that's allowing her to do this. Or if not, she is enduring some trauma right now because that is not sexually liberated. There's something you're trying to avoid, or there's something that you're trying to fulfill, and that's not it. It's not going to come from that. It's not. So
I don't know. It just, I mean, because she said she was an escort. She's a sex escort and sex worker are the same thing.
I think so, but it's like some are like higher end. Like they go on the.
So are the escort higher end?
I believe so, but I don't care. Whatever dick that's attached to it don't matter. It doesn't matter.
Like, yeah, I don't. I feel sad for these women because that's the only thing they know, and that's kind of pretty sad. And the funny thing, not really funny, not funny haha, but funny ha. It's like, it's these beautiful girls, and it's just like, why do you have to subject yourself to something like this? Like, you probably have so much to offer, and I don't get it. Like, these men praise y'all and say y'all the preference, and then you're subjected to things like that. I don't understand how you could be the preference and these niggas get with you and they cheat on you, and you know, they put you in their what is it called? Dang, what's the word?
The roster.
Roster? Oh, I think there's another word. There's another word. Dang, I forgot a word.
List of hoes?
No, but it'll come to me. Yeah, but it's just like, why do you not think you deserve better? And that was a question that I asked you. Like, how do we get women to care about themselves? And how do we get people to care? And back to Runners Elite, how do we get people to care about their health?
Nobody's gonna like my answer.
Oh, I want to hear it.
I think it's fundamental. Okay, I think it's challenging because it stems from what a child is a sponge. They soak up whatever they see. When there's dysfunction, they soak it up. When it's functional, when it's stable, they soak it up. So having children in a 2-parent home, specifically, and I'm not coming for nobody's throat, but specifically a man and a woman to have that masculine and that feminine kind of energy, role model and energy and figure, is important in the making of a child, because they have this stability, they have this masculine energy that they are subscribed to, and this feminine energy that they're subscribed to. And of course, even I know people are probably going to come in the comments and be like, in same-sex households, there could be abuse, there could be, and I understand that. But if we're talking about two mature people who decided to have a child, they planned for this and they plan to stay with each other and create a future with each other, that alone changes the future of that child. Yeah. When you don't know, oh, is he coming here next week or in this week? There's so much. And I'm not saying I'm like, what is it? An exception to this, because I've been exposed to things of that nature. But having that stability for that child is extremely, extremely important.
Yeah.
And we don't have it. There's so many single parents, whether you are a single man or a single father or a single mother, it doesn't matter. There's too much instability in these households. Okay,
so my question, I mean, I get what you're saying, but my question was, how do we get people to care? So there's no way.
Stop fucking and having babies with people you don't see no future with.
Yes,
I was trying to be very nice.
I get it. No, I get it. But as individuals, so
I don't think that it can work unless you have a solid foundation.
So you think it has to be down to the foundation? If the foundation is broken, lost cause?
I don't want to say lost cause, but I feel like you have so much more work to do for yourself, instead of repeating things that you grew up seeing. Like a single woman could be like, well, my mom did it on her own. She took care of me and raised me and I turned out just fine, so I could do it too. Now it's like you're going to repeat what may have hurt you, and you're going to do that to your child because why? You're here, so you feel like you're not a lost cause or you're not this. But what you should do is, my mom was able to overcome this struggle and she raised me on her own, but she would have had a greater outcome had she had somebody in her corner with her. So because of that, I can make better decisions. I'm not going to fuck on him because he's cute. I'm going to give myself to somebody who values me the same way I value them and wants to create a future with me. And yes, it might be harder because people be going to the club and they're like, oh, he looks so good. Or, oh, she's
If you are finding a partner at the club, you are the problem. I'm so sorry. You are the problem.
I think people go to the club not to meet their wives or husbands. I don't think that's a thing. That's a fact. Yeah. Nobody goes, I'm about to find my wife tonight.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find my husband.
Baby, that's the wrong decision.
Go to church. Please. Go to church. He's the junior deaconess. You're the junior deaconess. That's how. Go to church.
Go to Walmart. No, fuck Walmart. Go to Target or go to Publix. Yeah.
Go to 15K River Run. Is it River Run? Gate Run. What is it?
Gate Run, yeah. Go to the 15K.
I knew that. I used to clean that building.
River Run. Yeah, Gate River Run. Yeah. Dang. So as an individual, you just have more work. It's not impossible, but you just
it's not. It's definitely not impossible. That's why I said I don't think anybody's a lost cause. And I know I didn't go through the worst of the worst, but the way that I viewed myself in the past, like I did view myself as a lost cause. And it's just detrimental to yourself and your being because you're not giving yourself a chance. So if you don't allow yourself to open these doors or to climb this mountain or to run the 5K, 15K. If you don't allow yourself to try it, then you deem yourself like, what's the word?
So you running the 15K with me. That's what I'm hearing. Y'all heard it here first.
In 2 years.
Yeah. Next year.
2 years.
Next year she's running the 15K with me.
Next year passes, 1 year after that, run. That's me. So, but I do feel like we are not lost causes. Some people have it worse than others because of whatever they may have to work on. But it's a lot of inner work. And it's not just posting on Instagram that I'm meditating today and you're like, well, it doesn't work. I still have anger issues. Well, no fucking shit. You didn't do anything. You have to actually take the time to work on yourself. Like, just because you said you're working on yourself doesn't mean the next time whatever you're working on cease to exist. Period.
Okay, so how are you working? So how are you working on yourself? So Miss Deverson.
I know she's coming for me.
Miss Deverson.
So the way that I work on myself is I'm a comedian. So when she be trying to have deep conversations with me, I just like Joke, knock here.
No,
yo mama there.
Well, I'll start first. The way I work on myself is definitely working out. Working out it opens up my mind and it gives me time to think and then those what is it like the serotonin in your head and things like that. Those good I want to say hormones, but they're not hormones. Like,
aren't they?
Okay, I don't know, child.
Like the serotonin
I mean, yeah.
I was about
to say oxycodone. It's not the oxycodone. No, it's the I'm
sorry. I'm gonna take that out.
And I was just texting somebody all this, and I was like, yeah, it's the. Anyways, all of those good things in your head when you work out, you release it and helps you.
Dopamine.
Look.
But isn't that a hormone?
Yes, okay, but I just don't want to be...
But a dopamine rush, you're trying to limit.
I just don't want to... Like, I know what I'm talking about.
You do know what you're talking about.
So I'm going to be like, I don't know.
She's a med major.
And you know how embarrassing that would be if I was a med major and I didn't know what I'm talking about right now?
People out here buying degrees. They're buying degrees.
No, I think they're ahead of the curve. I think they're ahead of the curve. But yeah, it releases all that and it makes you feel good. And even if it doesn't make you feel good all day, you have that, little break. And that's one way I work on myself. And another way I work on myself is, I think that's it. I think there's other stuff I do. I have conversations with myself a lot. That's good. I even have out loud conversations with myself.
That's good.
So that's how I work on myself. Today when I was running, I was like, Lisa, you're amazing. You did 15K. Hey. And I was like, this is a really, really big accomplishment. Yes. And if someone out there can't see how amazing you are on all the stuff that you're doing with yourself and how you're really putting yourself out there and how you're trying, how you're building and climbing these mountains and things like that, then they aren't for you.
No.
This is probably my second biggest accomplishment. My first one, okay, y'all better not come for me.
Your
okay,
first one is what? Because if your first one is not what's in my head, you got about 3.
That's a cute little accomplishment, but no.
That's not cute. And somebody at the job said little, and it's not little at all.
That's my little project, whatever.
Yeah, it's not a little project.
It's a little project. My first accomplishment, I told you, I did 21 days of water fasting.
Oh yeah, that's scary.
I did that,
and scared me in the process. I was like,
that's amazing. I don't know if I'll ever do that again because I would have to be in that mindset. Because you really have to be in a certain mindset to do fasting. So it's if I put my mind to it and I'm proving to me and I'm like, Lisa, do you see if you put your mind to it and what you could do, what you could accomplish? If you have a positive outlook, things will work out. And so that's how what were we talking about again?
Look, man, she fixes herself. She works on herself.
That's how I work on myself.
By working out and also by reevaluating.
Yeah, reevaluating and trying different things. Yeah. And I'm a scaredy cat. I don't like trying different things, but putting myself out there. When they were talking about the 15K, I was like, no, I'm in school. I have work. I'm too busy. I'm not doing that. I'm a support y'all. I'm not doing that. And then
not she hit it on the mic so you can hear it.
What? So it's and you have to stop limiting yourself. I gotta stop doing that. And I feel like that's what I do. I limit myself, but after this run, I had a whole conversation with myself. At 3 miles, I was like, Lisa, do you see where you're at?
I'd be like,
do you see where you're at? You can accomplish so much more, and you don't need validation. And I don't know. We'll talk about that after. How do you back to you?
Well, I cope with giving stuff up that I'm addicted to. So I have a very addictive personality. And I gave up on things that I felt like I needed. I knew I didn't need it, but I wanted it and it was there, so I was going to take it. Now I sound like a thief.
No, I'm the thief.
Too soon. No, but so I don't drink, smoke, take any pills. Not even when I'm hurting and sick. I won't take a pain pill. I will go to sleep.
Thug it out.
I will get parsley tea for women, y'all know. Well, if you don't know,
don't put them on, yeah, because remember we got something.
So reverse. They don't know what to do with it.
Don't go into details.
Yeah, parsley, but that's the thing. Okay. So, but I give up on that stuff, and I don't know how to stress it enough that like I'm doing this on my own. I mean, I can have certain people that could be holding me accountable at times, but I didn't go to like AA meetings. I didn't go to something where there's an actual support group with people who are fighting certain things that I was stuck on. And that's really hard. But I will say one of the things I learned is, I know they say like mark the days that you've been doing that for, but every time that I've tried to give up an addiction and I marked the days or downloaded the app to mark the days, I have failed and relapsed every single time, never missed. But this time, if you ask me when did I stop doing all that stuff, I cannot tell you. I can't. And I haven't relapsed. I don't like, I have control over myself. Like, I don't want to go look. I probably could find videos maybe of the last time I did stuff and all that. But I feel stronger not having to think, oh my God, okay, I meet my 3 months. Oh, okay, I did it for 4 weeks or whatever. Like, so I feel like that's a coping.
Yeah. So we're kind of the same. Like, we have to just jump into it because that's why I could be like, you know what, Lisa, I'm going to run 2 miles and then be like, Tat, I did 5 miles today.
Yeah,
like,
she said that.
I have to just jump into it. Like, I can't really think about it. And that, I feel like that's what life is about, just jumping into things. And like, life is a risk. You got to take a risk, especially if you want to see something come out of it. You got to take a risk.
You do. You do. But another thing, I feel like I'm pretty good at talking to myself as well, if that makes sense. Like reevaluating situations. My only issue is, and I'm trying to learn now, is I just internalize it like all the time. So even if I do feel a way, I'll just internalize it and be like, well, you're not going to feel this way forever. So just wait till it goes away. But it doesn't really go away. It's just something new happens, and that's what I focus on. And then until something new happens, and it just keeps
building up and building.
But I won't I've never, I don't know, somehow, some way, maybe through my poetry or painting or doing something, the anger or whatever will go away, because I'm not like I'm not gonna kill somebody because of that. It's like I'm just like, whatever, it's fine. But I still am like, it resurfaces in my head, make me feel away. But then I'm like, okay, girl, you're being negative. But I know that that's a struggle, because some people will keep it and then it just explodes into you, like onto you or something.
Yeah.
So
validation. How do you feel about that?
I don't know, because validation from everyone is not good for me. It doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
The only thing where I can get validated is my artwork, and even then I still am insecure about my writing. But like, if somebody tells me, oh my gosh, that piece resonated with me, it means so much to me, because especially if they say a line from it, or they were like, when you said this and this and this, I'm like,
don't tell me, you have a way of destructing my piece. She said that to me. I said, if you wanted me to leave, you just want me to leave.
And I was like, I'm trying to do the poem right now.
I was going to say, dang, if you wanted me to leave, you'd be like, Lisa, leave.
Like, no, that's evil. But yeah, when they say stuff like that, that is validating in my work, and it motivates me to continue writing. But if somebody random is just like, you are so beautiful, I'll be like, okay. Or if they're like, you are so smart, I'm like, okay. But if my mom says it, like, I'm gonna be like, you what me? Because her words hold a lot of weight to me. So it's not everybody's words that will validate me. But I know a lot of people, it could be
validation.
Yeah, from anything, and that's fine.
That's a problem.
No, it is a problem. But they're fine with any
I can, because I feel like that's what's happening like right now. Like,
it gotta be fake at some point.
Like, I feel like that's what's happening. Like, I feel like someone wants validation from me, and I just rather them not want that validation from me, because to me, it's just like, I'm not saying I'm nobody, but like, why do you care so much right now for my validation?
Because maybe they value your presence in their life.
But I feel like if I don't reciprocate that, nigga, move the fuck on.
But that can't work. It can only work like that on your end.
Nigga, move the fuck on.
So what about women who get stuck on a man?
Oh, baby,
he don't want you. Now you talking about me, on.
And I don't like that.
No, that's not just you. Do you know how many women out here like that? Like,
yeah,
come on.
But I think it. You know, it's a.
This looks like I'm big. Okay, sorry.
I don't know if there's a magic number, but it took me literally 5 years. So 5 years with him and 5 years without him, and I'm literally good.
It's been 5 years without him?
Yeah.
It's been 5 years without him?
It's been 5 years, yeah. 19, 20, 21, 22. Well, we're going to the 5 years. It's going to be December 2023.
2019 was when it was done?
Mm-hmm. December 2019. Yeah, so I was like, so it had to take 5 years. Okay, that's cute or whatever. It's just mine, just whatever. But yeah, okay. Yes, I took a long time to move on, but I feel like
yeah. So what if they're in that long time to move on?
No, but I wasn't trying to like, hey, like I kept my space.
What if people got like different attachment styles? So for you, it was probably insignificant because you've had other interactions like that and it was nothing. But what if this was a special interaction from their perspective?
No, I feel like, so I'm learning how I am when I'm mad. My mom's been telling me this since I was little, like how when I get mad, how I am. And I just never was like, she's exaggerating. Like she's just doing too much. I'm mad. She want me to be mad. That's what it is.
What'd she say you did?
She said like, she be like, when you mad, you want just everybody to know you're mad. I'm like, it's not like I want everybody to know I'm mad, but it's just like, I'm not going to sit here and like fake it with y'all. Like if I'm mad and you trying to talk to me, I'm mad. Like and to her, it's like, you want everybody to know that you're mad. It's like, no, but don't come to me when I'm mad.
Mm-hmm.
Like, give me my space. Give me my space. And then when I'm done being mad, then, okay, we could talk. But to her, it's like, you just want the whole world to know you're mad. I'm like, that's not true. She probably
used to suppress being mad, though.
Yeah, but it's like...
So for her, she's like, you're doing too much because she just suppresses.
Yeah, and I'm not suppressing nothing. One thing about me, I will let you know. And I think she probably hates that the most about me. I'm very, very vocal, but it's okay. Because she'd be like, Lisa, please don't lose your job. Because I told her what was going on. I was like, yeah. And I told her that I didn't like how she talked to me.
And your mom said,
she's like, don't. She's like, Lisa, don't lose your job. Because I'm like, I'm not going to sit here and have you talk to me crazy. Because, and I think that's my thing. If I feel like I'm very polite and I'm nice to everyone, you don't have to be my friend. So when you're doing something to me, when you're like disrespectful to me and I'm being polite and nice to you, I remove myself. So by me removing myself, she's like, that you're doing too much. But it's like, I don't know how to do 50-50. It's either I'm all in or I'm nothing. Like, I don't know. So they want me to find a happy medium. I don't know if I want to even find a happy medium because I feel like that's me faking the funk.
That's what customer service is, faking the funk. You think I want to be
but not even customer service, just in life general. Because my mom she tells me that she wants me to be in the middle, but it's like I don't want that. I don't want to fake the funk. If I'm mad at you because you slighted me in a way that I didn't like, so I'm gonna remove myself in a
But I think the biggest thing for her, I mean, I would say for your mom, she just has to understand you are your own individual, and it's okay for you to not be neutral or be in the middle. Most people who are in the middle probably have a better outcome or a success rate with interactions because they could be neutral. You probably have a lower success rate because I mean, but that's just being honest.
Zero.
Because, it's just the consequence of your actions or how you carry yourself, like how you carry conversations with people and interactions with people. So if you're okay with that being your sacrifice or you're having a lower success rate, then that's fine.
Yeah, I am.
Okay, so then there should be you need to let her know that. And tell her you're okay with having that.
I am, but she's just like, I don't know, I think you said it. I think you kind of said it too, and she was saying it like, when you're happy, you make everybody happy around you. Like you bring people up, and then when you're down, like you kind of bring people's energy down, and that's not my intention. But it just happens.
It's not your intention, but it's not your responsibility either.
And that's what I was telling her. I don't think it's my responsibility.
I know, but you can't be like, you can't feel weird if somebody addresses it because you've accommodated a certain way. So they are used to that. If they were introduced to you always being positive and high, and they never experienced you angry, and then now they have, and it's like a completely different interaction between the two, like, it does feel off. So there's nothing wrong with you feeling like that, but then you also can't feel weird about how they react.
I don't know. I don't care about validation from certain people. And I feel like,
me neither.
I feel like, don't ask me for no damn validation, please. Don't.
Who is this message to?
Don't ask me for
Who is this message to?
Don't ask me for no damn validation, please. I'm not God. I am not God. I'm human, just like you, struggling. Like, I don't like that type of pressure. Like,
who's this message to?
This is to that person who has veins and eyes and legs.
Not you using what I said. Not the, I usually said a face. I'm like, the two eyes, the one nose.
Yeah, and they walk and eat and sleep. Oh, no, they have to sleep.
Where do they do all of those things?
At their house.
Where's their house located?
In the world.
What's their name? Government name.
But yeah, no, I don't care for
after.
I don't care for validation. I mean, I think that I don't know. I don't know who I'm looking for validation from. I don't know. I don't think that I'm looking for validation from anyone. Because I've given them on that already. They gonna take me how I am. Okay, y'all ain't got no choice.
Y'all ain't got no choice.
You ain't got no choice. Okay, happy, sad. Y'all gonna take me how I am. And I feel like I feel like with them right now, I'm in a place where
a better place.
Not that. No, I'm saying like I know who I am and I know what my goals are, and I feel like I'm doing everything right. Even if to them it's like I'm not doing everything right. Like I have a plan. So it's like even if you don't see it now, I know the bigger picture. So it's like you can be mad now, but later on you can be happy. So it's like I don't really care for your validation. I love you. Love you, mom. Love you, dad.
On the flip side.
But y'all gonna be happy at the end. It's gonna work out at the end.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't really care to get their validation. I do want their blessings. I don't know if that's contradicting.
Kind of go hand in hand.
Yeah.
If they're not validating it, they're probably invalidating
but listen, but it's like, you know, when you do something to your parents are really happy. Oh, you're my favorite child. And then when you do something bad, it's like, and this you got it from your daddy.
That's literally my mom.
And you got it from your daddy.
Every good trait I have is from her. Every bad trait, you are just like your father.
So I feel like in that sense, it's like y'all gonna bless me here and there. I feel like I got a couple blessings already. I'm good. So it's like I don't look for validations, and I don't give out. I don't think I give out validations.
I think I give out a ton of validation.
I don't think I do, because I feel like you should, and I think I don't because of like my mindset of working out, like that whole incident of me working out with that person and not working out with them, and I feel like now they've kind of slipped up.
Yeah, that's true.
So I feel like. To me,
but that's not your responsibility.
Oh yeah, and that's why I don't want to give out validation, and that's why I'm not asking for validation, because it has to be you. At the end of the day, you have to be willing to put in that work and that effort. You have to figure it out for yourself, because if something happens to that other person, it's them. Me work. It doesn't matter how much I run to. It's not gonna go to you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's just not gonna go to you.
It will though, because she's an inventor and she's about to invent that.
It's not gonna go to you. My 50K.
It's called an endurance transfer, and she's going to create it. Okay.
My 15K is not your 15K, so I feel like you shouldn't. That's how I view it. Not like I'm trying to who she thinks she is. Like not like that type of mindset. Like you just have to do the work you want to validate your own self. You can't get it from somebody else, because I can get validation from you and then me and you fall out, and then it's just like
now you attach it.
Yes.
Yeah. That's solid.
So it's like I don't look for validation, and I
give it a lot.
Y'all are great. Be great on your own. I love you.
Is that you validating them?
No, I don't think I am. You think I am? Is that validation? Y'all are great. Be great on your own. Like I'm giving out a worldwide message.
Yeah, but so y'all are great is validating their greatness.
But I don't personally know who they are.
So she's saying her words are empty. I'm problematic. All right. Y'all know what she's saying. Y'all are great and you can achieve greatness on your own.
Yes, you don't need someone. I feel like that's the thing.
Yeah.
I feel like that's my story. I feel like that's like my story. Like I thought I needed somebody to be great to validate me.
And you don't. And you honestly don't.
I don't. I didn't. I just need God.
You do. I will say validation does help, I am heavily in the creative scene here in Jax, so I see a lot of creatives. I don't go to every single one because I don't want to give a false. I don't want to act like every piece resonates with me, but when they do, I give my flowers when it's due. Like, I'm like, hey, that really hit home. That resonated with me. Or I'm like, you're a dope artist, whether it's visual arts or they're a wordsmith. There's many people, many young creatives here that I feel deserve the big stage. Like, and I will tell them that because I feel like it's necessary for them to hear it. I don't know what they may be going through, if they're telling themselves that they can't go on no more. And maybe that one thing I said, hey, please don't stop, because that was it. That was the one. And then they're like, you know what? People really fuck with me. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. Because that's how I take it when somebody comes to me. I always want to stop doing what I'm doing because I'm like, it's played out. It's gonna stop hitting.
Did you bring your book?
No, I didn't. But yeah, so it encourages me, like I said.
Yeah, I feel like, and I hope that I don't sound like I don't want to.
No, you don't.
People their roses, because you know,
no, you don't sound like that. That situation you're talking about, I understand. That's not giving anyone roses. That one. Yeah, I understand.
I'm like
that.
past that.
Yeah,
but like I will give people their roses. I'll let them know you did good. But I hope that they're not taking that as validation. Your validation should come from yourself. Like, you did a good job. You did a good job. Like, it's like when you get an A on a test, your teacher gives you an A, and like it makes you feel good. But it's like all the hard work you did studying. Like, that's what really matters.
Yeah, but that's the outside part of validation. The A is the validation. The work is the work. Like, I see them as two different things.
Put work in.
Because I could have the capability of passing a test, and then I never take the test to pass it. And I'm just like, oh, I just know that I know it because I studied it. But once I see that A on that paper that I took the test on, I'm like, hey, I'm valid. I'm on the A honor roll. That's where the validation comes from. But I feel like in this society, they make it where you need validation. They make it seem like that's what you need.
Yeah. I don't know.
Shouts out to the curriculum and the graders.
I hope I don't sound harsh.
I don't think you sound harsh. I feel like for that situation specifically is not a flower based situation.
I feel like I'll give people their flowers.
Yeah,
but I feel like don't expect that from me every day. Don't expect validation like every time you do something. Like,
that's a job. It's a full-time job. That's why I'm not even being funny. That's why I don't think any person, whether you're a man or a woman, wants to be with a spouse who is super insecure, because I just clocked out of work. I just clocked out and I'm still working on me. I can't tell you every day that your shit don't stink when it do. I can't do that. It's draining. We all got to work on ourselves. We all have to, be comfortable in our body and our,
Yeah. I think that's what I'm trying to have y'all be. Comfortable. You have to be comfortable within yourself.
It's difficult though.
Just like
you can do it.
Yeah, just like the reason why, because just how if someone can give you something, they could also take away something. And I don't want people to be in predicament where they're allowing people to give them something, and then when they stop giving to them, it's like, oh, they took something away from me. So that's where I'm trying to be at. So.
Don't make anyone your lifeline.
Yes.
That's what one of my poems is about. This. You either choose
you gonna say it?
To be lonely.
You gonna say it?
Nah.
You gonna say it?
Nah.
You gonna say it?
I'm not.
You gonna say it?
She's gonna keep saying that, and
dog?
I'm still not.
Can I pet that dog?
No. But you literally choose between loneliness and brokenheartedness. Because when you are around people, your heart is inevitably going to be broken. But you're not lonely. But when you choose loneliness,
heart's not broken.
At least your heart's not broken, because there's nobody there to break it except you.
Yeah.
Not funny.
Me, myself, and I.
That's all I. So, which leads me to the question of.
Oh, she got a question.
No, it's really the question you asked me in the car.
What question?
So, do you think that women tear each other down, or?
Now, why would you ask it at the very end and we about to leave?
You got a good 10 minutes. Make it work.
Oh, okay. What's the question?
No, I forgot. I don't think that's how you said it. But women, do you believe that women?
But that was going to be part of the part with the segment with the artist, because she.
Never mind. You'll see that. Catch us next time on the podcast with TT the Goddess. No, with T the Goddess. Okay. I keep saying TT. It's T the Goddess.
TT and Kiki.
The motherfucking hottest.
They're going to be here soon.
She will be on the pod in 2 episodes. I don't know if this is gonna be put out in order, so it doesn't matter. But she's gonna be on the podcast, and we're gonna discuss that question. That was just a sneak peek. I was trying to give y'all a trailer. You're welcome. So yeah,
you're welcome. Okay, anything else?
What can I say except you're welcome?
You know, someone was playing that.
Where?
At the Run, a grown white man was playing that. I said, I was not expecting.
What are the odds that I would sing a song that they were playing?
I said, what? I said, okay. All the million views ain't from the kids. It's not from the kids.
Oh, Jesus.
It's not from the kids.
It was from him and his friends.
Yes.
From him and his friends.
I said, I ain't mad at you. Okay, Moana slapped. Okay.
I did like Moana.
Mm-hmm.
The island was very pretty. Like the lady. Like the lady island.
Oh, yeah. No, she was pretty. She was
like,
pretty. What's your favorite Disney princess movie?
Okay, for a long time it was Aladdin, but I liked
Really?
Tiana. The only thing I wanted to be Princess Jasmine, but Tiana, I loved it. I just didn't like that. I said